Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Alexandra and I am so excited about today's video because I am making over 3 of my subscribers' rooms virtually. I've done this before, you guys love these videos, and it's always nice to connect with my viewers and make over their spaces and give them an AG touch. A huge shout out to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. I love working with Skillshare because I genuinely love the Skillshare platform. Are you guys ready? Let's get started. I did a call out on social media. If you're not following me there, do it so you don't miss call outs like these. And I asked you guys to submit your spaces to me. I'm then going to come up with a design plan and do a mood board, have a list of shopping products, and make over the space using 3D renders. That means that I can actually present the space to the viewer in its finished form so that they know exactly what it's going to look like. Then at the end of the makeover, they can choose to use my ideas, they can choose not to use my ideas, but I send them a shopping list and the mood board and everything they need to bring this vision to life. I have gone through all of the submissions and I've narrowed it down to 3 people. We have Tiffany, who has an entryway that she needs help with. We have Allie, who has a basement bedroom. And then Sarah, who has a living room she needs help with. Thank you to everyone who sent in their space. If your space didn't get picked for this video, don't worry, I'm sure I'll be doing more of these videos. Again, just make sure you are following me on Instagram so you don't miss any of the callouts. Let's just dive right in and meet Tiffany, who lives in New York and has a very teeny tiny entryway that she needs help with.
Hi Alexandra and team, my name is Tiffany, this is Dulcinea. We live in New York City and my design challenge is with the entryway to our 1-bedroom apartment. So we rent, and our entryway is this kind of catch-all space, right? It's right when we come in, it's where we hang up our coats, take off our shoes, you know, all of her dog harness stuff is there. It's where we put our keys. Now it's home to all of the face masks that we have to wear when we go outside. And we have it decorated, but it still is, it's just not the best way. And we've since added a lot of things like a second shoe rack, and now she has a dog stroller because she's 11 and getting up there and doesn't always like to walk. And so now it's just getting a little crowded and overloaded, and we're really looking for a way to make this an inviting space that also can serve its purpose. So yeah, we would love your help in figuring out this space. Thanks so much.
So Tiffany's entryway is so beautiful and actually pretty roomy, all things considered. I mean, she does live in New York. I feel like her entryway, like most people's entryways, looks a little bit cluttered, and I think the solution here is really going to be maximizing clothes storage, but I also want to make this entryway look stylish as well because I love that arch. Can we just like talk about that arch doorway? I love the molding near the top of the ceiling. Like, there's just so many possibilities. First things first, let's take everything out of here and start with a blank slate. We can see that little box in the corner that Tiffany mentioned. It kind of juts out of the wall and makes it hard to put any storage, like a dresser back there. That was actually my first thought. I was like, oh, I would really love to add a dresser in here for storage, but that box kind of ruins that. So the next thing we're gonna do is paint this entryway a dark charcoal color. I just feel like your entryway should be treated like any other room in your home. Even if your entryway isn't closed off like this one, painting the walls will help visually divide it. So next up, I'm gonna tackle this coat area and add some shoe storage. So you can see in the befores that Tiffany has all of her coats here. There's a stroller on the ground, and then there's this open shoe storage kind of tiered upwards. I am going to instead add this IKEA shoe cabinet. I swear by this. I have it. I actually did a video that I'll link up here where I made over one of these cabinets and made it look really elevated. It holds like so many pairs of shoes, and yet it has a really slim profile. So the 3D render kind of distorts it, but I'm gonna put this up against the back wall beside the door. So when you walk in, the shoe cabinet will be here, and this way she can put little dishes on the top for keys, and it'll just make the space look a little less cluttered than having the shoes all out in the open. A mirror in an entryway is essential, and it also just makes the space feel so much brighter. So I'm adding a mirror above the shoe cabinet here. Again, it looks kind of weird in this image, but it's against the wall right when you walk in to the right. So for the stroller, I actually found a really cool gadget on Amazon. I feel like strollers are kind of impossible to store in a small space, but I found this really cool gadget on Amazon. I will link it down below. This goes on the back of their front door. So that stroller can be off the floor, tucked away, and just like neatly hung. Vertical wall space, people. Game changer. So when you're renting and you have to kind of live with open coat storage, it can be kind of tricky. I get it. And in Tiffany's entryway, I really went back and forth. I was like, do I come up with a solution that's like closed storage? But then you're kind of having to do like a massive DIY, and that's not really renter friendly. That's not super practical or budget friendly. So as a solution, I'm just going to change all the hangers here so that they are matching. Really simple tip, but it's gonna make this space look really cohesive. I would also recommend decluttering a bit. I feel like a lot of people end up with 16 jackets. Really like pick and choose the ones you have out on display, if possible. Baskets are everything in a small entryway, and Tiffany had some plastic ones. They were too small, they were overflowing, and baskets should be beautiful and decorative. So I'm adding these gorgeous ones just on that shelf where she had the other ones, and they are going to conceal all the clutter. You can also put little tags on them if you want, so you know exactly what's in them. Decorative storage is a game changer. So now I'm going to tackle that corner where Tiffany had this kind of like trunk storage on an angle, and I'm really going to maximize the wall space that we have here to work with. So this was my inspo image. These are the IKEA wall storage solutions, and they hold a ton. They're easy just to like toss clutter in them. Great if you have kids. And so for Tiffany's entryway, I just thought she could add as many as she could stacked in this corner. Feel like it looks super neat and tidy. It's hiding all that clutter. She can put masks, hand sanitizer, whatever in these storage units, and it's not taking up floor space. The hooks that she had by the entryway before, where we now placed the mirror, all of that stuff like her dog accessories, leashes, bags, treats, all of that can also go in these wall storage units. These units are truly genius, and I feel like you can configure them in any way that works for your space. For the finishing touches, I'm adding this cute runner. If you are concerned about the rug getting dirty, which I would also be worried about that, you can just grab a cotton rug that can easily be thrown in the wash to wash it. I'm also putting a cute plant in the corner here and going for this beautiful mid-century modern sconce above. Got rid of that boob light. I feel like this entryway now looks like a room, like a decorated room with a purpose, instead of just a room where, you know, things are kind of dumped everywhere. And I feel like an entryway should be just that. Don't skip out on decorating it. Okay, it's time to hop on a quick call with Tiffany to see what she thinks, and I'm gonna propose the changes to her, and hopefully she likes them. Hi.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Doing well, thanks.
Your cute little dog.
Thanks. She wanted to say hi too.
She's so cute. I am excited to show you the plan I've come up with. So this was the before. First of all, you have such a beautiful entryway. I love the arch and the molding. It's so great.
And now let's take a look at what this entryway looks like now.
Oh, wow.
I hope that this render gives you like some sort of idea about what I was thinking.
Yeah, no, I think it looks great. And I love the gray color. I think that's like the perfect, and then maybe we need to clean out some of our coats and get rid of some of them and then make it look a little bit nicer. I'm so excited. I think it looks great and like such an improvement over what we have. I can't wait to like put it into action.
Thanks for being a part of this. It was so fun.
Thank you. I'm really excited. This is a dream. So thanks so much, Alexandra.
Bye.
Say bye.
Bye. Taking a pause in the virtual makeovers to give a huge shout out to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. I love Skillshare and I love working with them because it's genuinely a platform that I use and love. If you didn't already know, Skillshare is an online community with thousands of courses to inspire learning and creativity. How to use a DSLR camera, how to shoot great photos, how to take care of your plants, that is one of my faves. I often go on Skillshare and just type something in. Like one time I really wanted to know how to have a capsule wardrobe and I was like, I bet there's a class on Skillshare for that. And there is. One of my favorite classes that I will always go back to time and time again is Emily Henderson's class on how to style your home. Emily Henderson is like, for me, the holy grail of decor advice. She has an awesome design blog. And so to be able to be taught by her and learn from all of her years of experience is truly a testament to how awesome the Skillshare courses are. It's like you're taught by people in the industry who know what they're doing. Skillshare is curated specifically for learning, so that means that there's no ads and there are always new courses being added to the website. It's also less than $10 a month to have an annual subscription. The first 1,000 viewers who click the link in my description box will get 30% off a premium membership, so you can explore your creativity and check out all the awesome classes that are offered. Even if you've already had a free trial of Skillshare, you can still use this discount code to get a full year of unlimited learning and creative exploration. So make sure you click that code. First 1,000 people, go run. Now let's get back to the virtual makeovers. Okay, next up we have Allie. I'm so excited about Allie's submission because she wants her basement bedroom made over. So let's take a look at her tape.
Hey Alexandra, my name is Allie and I'm an elementary school teacher from Alberta. I recently moved back from Australia and I'm looking for a refresh on my bedroom. I feel the rest of my house has a lot of great AG touches, but the bedroom is the last place that needs a lot of love. I'm going to be starting my master's here pretty soon and I would appreciate a place that is good for relaxing but also studying a bit. So as soon as you walk into my room, you have this study area, there's a desk. It's pretty cluttered, but I feel like it's the only bit of personality in my room. My clothing rack for the week. We also have these big walls with absolutely nothing on it. And this light, which is doing nothing for me. I am in the basement, so need a bit more of natural light or something that really freshens up the space. Please help me make my room AG AF. Thanks.
A basement bedroom is so relatable for so many people. And I feel like there's always like common problems in a basement apartment. Not enough light, feeling really dark, and how do you decorate a space that just feels like dark? So the first thing we're gonna do is take everything out, except I'm gonna leave her desk area. Her desk area is perfect. It's cute, it's styled really nicely, but I am getting rid of that chair because we're gonna add in another chair later. We're also keeping her bed, we're keeping her side table, and we're keeping her clothing rack that she has for like outfits of the week. I love that. So the first thing we're gonna do is paint this bedroom white. Now when you're working in a small space with low ceilings, a white paint color can just really transform a space and make it feel a lot brighter and bigger. The next thing we're gonna do is add some really fun wallpaper to the back wall. Wallpaper in this bedroom is really gonna liven it up, add tons of personality, and then Allie doesn't have to worry about putting art above the bed. I feel like in the befores it looked kind of awkward because it was beside the window, it wasn't centered. So to fix that, just some wallpaper in a funky pattern is really going to liven the space up and make it feel a lot brighter. So for the blank wall beside the bed, I am adding in a massive floor to ceiling floor mirror. Now these can get pricey, but I will say that there are tons of options on like Facebook Marketplace, Kijiji. It's gonna make her ceilings feel a lot taller. It's gonna make the space feel brighter. Like when in doubt, add a mirror if you want your space to feel bigger. So now we're gonna switch out that boob light to something way cuter. My dream would be to add a pendant in this space, but that's just not realistic. The ceilings are too low, but that doesn't mean you can't find a cute flush mount. There are so many cute ceiling lights on the market. I'm adding this one that kind of looks like a little flower and it has a really nice linen material to it. So for extra light and to make a basement feel brighter and bigger, ambient light through floor lamps or table lamps are always a good idea. So I'm just adding this floor lamp beside her bed. It kind of goes with that wallpaper and it goes with the ceiling light, and it's really tall, so it's going to just cozy up that corner a lot and make it brighter. So now we are gonna change out that desk chair to something a little more modern and comfy. And because this is such a small space, like every piece of decor counts. So I found this beautiful rattan chair. I love it so much. And this is just gonna go by her desk. So it acts as, you know, a lounge chair, but also a desk chair as well. So now it's time for the finishing touch, this cute rug. If you are stuck with outdated wall-to-wall carpet, just add a really cute area rug on top of it to distract from it. Preferably something with a pattern like this one. You'll notice in the befores that Allie had a rug already, an area rug, but it was really dark. And I feel like in a basement apartment, it's either you like embrace the dark and moody vibe, or you go light and bright. So I'm swapping out the area rug she had down there for something bigger, so it fills the space a lot more, and something a lot brighter. I am so thrilled with how this design turned out. It's going to be a lot more functional for her, more like inviting, and just with a few simple changes, we added so much personality into this space. Now it's time to hop on a call with Allie to go over the design plan, see what she thinks. I really hope she likes it.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good.
Your place looks so cute.
Thank you. I kind of wanted to show off my little bar cart. I was like so proud of it.
I love it. Thank you so much for being a part of this video. I'm really excited.
Yeah, thank you. It's such an exciting opportunity.
So let's take a look at what it looked like before. And now here is the after.
Yes, Kay, that chair, I see it like every week at HomeSense. So I'm like, oh, should I do it? But it's perfect.
There's so much potential to make your space feel brighter, and adding in just like these few pieces that are really gonna make such a difference.
Adding those extra patterns really does make it more inviting. You want to be in there. So thank you. I love that.
Yay. Cool. Well, I'm gonna send you all the products so you can actually shop it.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for taking your time to do that. I love it.
Thanks, Allie. Bye.
Okay, last but not least, we are gonna tackle Sarah's living room.
Hi Alexandra, my name is Sarah and I'm from Toronto and I need help desperately for my living room. It's a bit of a mismatch of furniture and styles and I'm just not sure where to take it. There's been elements over the past few years that have to be included because of scenarios like obviously COVID, so we have our at-home desk, and I also want to incorporate and make a focal point is this painting that my great-great-grandfather painted and means a lot to me and my family. I have a lot of furniture. My couch is also probably on its last leg, although I love it. I had 2 IKEA couches that are the same but different colors. One was clearance, obviously the blue. I would love to know your thoughts and suggestions, especially Daisy, because we're in this space all the time and we want to make it great. Please help me and Daisy.
This living room has really great bones, and I feel like this is proof that sometimes all a room needs is a couple changes to make it look brand new. This is Sarah's work area. It's also her living space, and I'm gonna try and help her create a little bit of separation. I love the wall color. It's this really nice sagey green. She also has some beautiful vintage pieces of art that her great-grandfather painted, which is so cool. And she said specifically that she wants the bigger, larger print that her great-grandfather painted to be like a focal point in the space. She also has this great moss green chair, some cute coffee tables, and some poofs. So we are going to keep those all there. And we're also gonna keep the rug as well. To start, I'm gonna propose that she paints the fireplace black. I feel like the white kind of felt out of place with that sagey green wall. And I feel like the dark fireplace is gonna add to like the whole mood I'm gonna create with this room. And now we're gonna hang Sarah's great-grandfather's art piece above the TV. Now in the render, the TV didn't make it in there, but picture this above the TV that she had in the befores. This is going to draw your eye up. She can still have the TV where it is because I think that's the most practical place for it. But then the art piece is just going to make the walls feel so much taller. So next on either side of the fireplace, there isn't an equal distance on either of those walls, which is a great opportunity to add floating shelves that go across each wall. It's gonna feel like a custom built-in and give Sarah tons of storage. So Sarah had mentioned that she wanted to get rid of her sofas. One's breaking breaking, the other one's really old, and I liked how she had two sofas across from each other. It kind of created this conversation area, but because this is a small space, I'm thinking we bring the green chair that she had in that corner into the living room. I'm hoping that she can buy another one of those so she has matching, so she has like a set. And then we are going to replace the sofa to be a really nice leather sofa. Sarah's desk is also in the living room, and right now it's right beside the sofa. So what I'm thinking is, because we moved that green chair to the living room, I want to add a leaning bookshelf desk. This one's from Article. I will link it down below. And I love how this has a dual purpose and kind of makes things feel more like condensed. So where that desk was, I'm thinking we just put a blanket ladder, throw some blankets over it to add texture, and now this is starting to feel more like a living room. So now it's time for those finishing touches. We're gonna add an art print above the sofa and add in some cute knickknacks on those floating shelves. Again, this was such a fun space to make over. I feel like it just needed a couple of changes to really pull it together. And let's hop on a quick call with Sarah to see what she thinks. Hi.
Hi, Alexandra. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Thank you so much for submitting your space. It was so fun to make over from afar.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I honestly just made like a few tweaks that I think is just gonna kind of elevate it.
Let's take a look at what this space looked like before. And now here it is. I'm really happy with how this space turned out.
Amazing. I love the chairs. I wouldn't even think about putting the painting above the TV. Yeah, I would totally take that. And the couch, yeah. Easy. Right.
Oh, she's so cute. Thank you so much.
It was so nice to meet you.
You too. Have a great night.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
There you guys have it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you all for sending in your submissions. It was so fun to help 3 of my viewers from afar. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss any real life makeovers and virtual makeovers on my channel. Thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Make sure you are one of the first 1,000 people to click the link in my description box below so you can explore your creativity and check out some amazing courses. Run to be one of the first 1,000. As always, I will see you guys next week. Bye.